Hey everybody, welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that affects millions of people worldwide: anxiety. It's that feeling in your stomach, that little voice in the back of your head that sometimes grows into a giant that feels impossible to overcome. But here's the thing, you're not alone. We all experience anxiety at some point in our lives, and the first step to conquering it is understanding it. Stick around as we explore practical steps to conquer your fears and live a more fulfilling life. We're going to talk about acknowledging those fears, about the power of mindfulness, and about building a support system that will be there for you, no matter what. Because here's the truth, anxiety might be a part of life, but it doesn't have to define you. You are stronger than you think, and together, we can take on this challenge. We often try to ignore our fears, to push them down and pretend they don't exist. We think that by doing so, we can avoid the discomfort they bring. But just like that metaphorical monster under the bed, ignoring it doesn't make it go away. It lingers, waiting for the right moment to resurface. In fact, it often makes it worse. The more we suppress our fears, the more power we give them over us. Acknowledging your fears is the first step towards overcoming them. It's about facing them head-on and understanding their roots. It's about saying, hey, I see you, fear. I recognize your presence in my life. I know you're there, and I'm not going to pretend you're not. By doing this, we take away some of their power. Think of it like this. Imagine you're lost in a forest. The dense trees and unfamiliar paths can be overwhelming. Ignoring the fact that you're lost won't help you find your way out. It might even make you more disoriented. But if you acknowledge you're lost, you can start looking for landmarks, following a stream, or using your compass. These tools can guide you back to safety. The same goes for anxiety. When we acknowledge our fears, we can start to understand them. What triggers them? What patterns do they follow? When we understand our fears, we can begin to manage them. What triggers them? What are they trying to tell us? What are they trying to tell us? Sometimes our fears are signals that something in our life needs attention. It might be uncomfortable at first, like shining a light into a dark room. The unknown can be daunting, but once you see what's there, you can start to clean up the clutter, organize your thoughts, and make sense of the chaos. Let in some fresh air, breathe deeply, and feel a sense of relief. And make the room your own. Transform it into a space where you feel safe and in control. Don't be afraid to name your fears. Write them down, give them form, and make them tangible. Talk to someone you trust, share your thoughts and feelings, and seek support, or even just say them out loud to yourself. Sometimes hearing your own voice can be incredibly powerful. Remember, acknowledging your fears isn't about dwelling on them. It's about recognizing their presence and understanding their impact. It's about acknowledging their presence and choosing to move forward anyway. It's about taking control of your narrative. It's about saying, you might be here, but you don't control me. I am the author of my own story. So we've talked about acknowledging our fears, about shining a light on them. It's an important first step, but it's not the whole journey. But what happens when the anxiety is so overwhelming that it feels like you're drowning in it? When it feels like there's no escape from the constant barrage of worries and fears? That's where mindfulness and meditation come in. These practices can be powerful tools to help you navigate through the stormy seas of anxiety. Now I know what you might be thinking, meditation. That's for hippies and yogis. It might seem like something that's not for you, but trust me on this one. Mindfulness and meditation are like giving your mind a much-needed vacation from the constant chatter of anxiety. It's a way to find peace amidst the chaos. Imagine your mind is like a snow globe, all shaken up and chaotic, thoughts and worries swirling around, making it hard to see clearly. Mindfulness is like gently setting that snow globe down and letting the snowflakes settle. It's about finding stillness and clarity. It's about being present in this moment, without judgment, observing your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. Meditation, on the other hand, is like taking a magnifying glass to those individual snowflakes. It's about focusing your attention and finding deeper understanding. It's about focusing your attention on your breath, on your body, or even on a single word or phrase. This focus can help anchor you in the present moment. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment or hours of free time. You can start with just a few minutes a day. Even just a few minutes of mindful breathing or a guided meditation can make a world of difference. It's about creating a habit that supports your mental well-being. Think of it like this. When you're anxious, your mind is like a runaway train, speeding out of control. It's hard to stop, and even harder to steer. Mindfulness and meditation are the brakes that help you slow down, regain control, and eventually come to a stop. They help you find your center again. There are tons of great resources out there for mindfulness and meditation, from apps to YouTube videos to local classes. You can find something that fits your lifestyle. Find what works for you and make it a part of your daily routine. Consistency is key to reaping the benefits. It might feel strange at first, like learning a new language, but don't be discouraged. But with practice, mindfulness and meditation can become your secret weapons in the fight against anxiety. They can empower you to live a more balanced and peaceful life. We've talked about acknowledging our fears and finding our center through mindfulness. This is the first step in understanding and managing our fears. Now let's talk about facing those fears head-on with gradual exposure. This method is a powerful tool in overcoming anxiety and building resilience. Imagine you're terrified of spiders. Even the thought of them might make your skin crawl. You wouldn't want to jump straight into a pit of tarantulas, right? That would be overwhelming and counterproductive. That's where gradual exposure comes in. It's a methodical approach to facing your fears. It's about starting small, with something that makes you slightly uncomfortable but still manageable, and gradually working your way up to the bigger, scarier things. This way, you build confidence with each step. So, in our spider example, you might start by looking at pictures of spiders, then watching videos, getting used to their appearance and movements, then maybe even visiting a zoo exhibit from a safe distance. This helps you get accustomed to being near them without feeling threatened. The key is to take it one step at a time, at your own pace. There's no rush in this process. Don't be afraid to celebrate the small victories. Each one is a milestone in your journey, to acknowledge how far you've come. Reflecting on your progress can be incredibly motivating. Think of it like climbing a mountain. Each step brings you closer to the summit. You wouldn't expect to reach the summit in one giant leap. Planning and pacing are essential. You'd take it one step at a time, enjoying the view along the way. Each moment is part of the experience. And just like with mountain climbing, it's okay to take breaks, to rest, and to regroup. This is a marathon, not a sprint, to rest and to regroup. Listen to your body and mind. You're not in a race against anyone but yourself. Your journey is unique to you. The more you expose yourself to the things that scare you, the more familiar they become, the less power they have over you. You start to reclaim your power and control. It's like that saying, do one thing every day that scares you. This builds resilience and courage. Remember, gradual exposure isn't about rushing into anything, it's about thoughtful, deliberate action. It's about taking small, manageable steps, each one a building block for the next. Building your confidence along the way, and feeling a sense of accomplishment with each step. And proving to yourself that you are capable of overcoming your fears. Each step forward is a testament to your strength and determination. We've talked about acknowledging our fears, finding our center, and facing our fears through gradual exposure, but we don't have to do this alone. In fact, one of the most powerful tools we have in overcoming anxiety is our support system. Think about it. When you're struggling with something, who do you turn to? Your friends, your family, your loved ones. These are the people who know you best, who love you unconditionally, and who want to see you succeed. Your support system is like a safety net, there to catch you when you fall and to cheer you on as you climb. They can offer a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, or even just a distraction from your worries. But building a support system takes time and effort. It's about reaching out, being vulnerable, and letting people know that you need them. It's also about being a good support system for others. Just like you need people to lean on, so do the people in your life. Think of it like a garden. A strong, healthy garden needs sunlight, water, and nutrients. In the same way, a strong, healthy support system needs communication, trust, and reciprocity. So, reach out to your friends and family. Join a support group. Find a therapist or counselor you connect with. Remember, you don't have to go through this alone. We've talked about acknowledging our fears, practicing mindfulness, gradual exposure, and building a support system. But sometimes anxiety can be so overwhelming that it feels impossible to manage on our own. And that's okay. Seeking professional help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's about acknowledging that you deserve support and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to feel better. Think of it like this. If you had a broken leg, you wouldn't hesitate to see a doctor. Anxiety is no different. It's a real condition that often requires professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you understand your anxiety, develop coping mechanisms, and work towards living a happier, healthier life. They can provide a safe and confidential space for you to explore your thoughts and feelings without judgment. There are many different types of therapy available, so it's important to find one that feels right for you. Don't be afraid to shop around and try different therapists until you find one you connect with. Remember, seeking professional help is an investment in yourself, in your well-being, and in your future. It's a sign that you're taking control of your mental health and that you're committed to living your best life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Remember, overcoming anxiety is a journey, and you're not alone. We've covered a lot of ground today, from acknowledging our fears to seeking professional help. But the most important thing to remember is that you are stronger than you think. You have the power to overcome your anxiety and live a full and meaningful life. It might not be easy, but it will be worth it. See you in the next video.